How'd you go?
Got him?
Got one in.
Put your arm back.
Where's the other? Get up.
All right. All right.
Yeah. Lean against the car. What's going on, man? What's that all about?
Just trying to get home, sir.
Yeah?
I'll tell you everything right now.
Tell me everything. Go ahead.
All right, give me a second, catch my breath, please.
I'm waiting.
I'll tell you, my suspended, I got a suspended license.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get home, man.
Okay. Well, you're not gonna make it home today.
I guess not. It's just closed, that's all.
He's got a suspended license, so he wanted to get home.
I was just trying to get home.
So, you have a suspended license, so you run from the police.
I was scared, sir, you know.
Okay, well, you went head on with me down there.
Well, you went head on with me. Don't ram me over. I didn't try to run over those.
So you tried to kill two officers? Is that what you're trying to say?
I was just trying to get home. Sorry.
So if you would have stopped, you would have got a ticket and you would have called for a ride. But no, you're gonna run, crash into police cars.
I didn't crash no police car.
Yeah, you did.
No, sir.
There's damage on that car that you ran into.
I did not run into no car. I did not run into your car, sir.
Who did? Your friend in your backpack or what?
Hey, I didn't run into nobody.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Adam.
Adam, how many times have you run from the police, Adam, and got away? Because this ain't the first time.
Why do you say that?
As I know. What happened here? How'd
Nothing,
you end
sir.
up right here?
I didn't want to run no more, so I was pulling over.
No, you weren't.
Well, I was trying to dodge your police cars. You guys are trying to hit me.
No, we weren't. We were trying to catch up to you.
Come on now.
You were facing the wrong way. You were facing the wrong way on the on ramp, and I came down and you started taking off again.
No, I didn't.
So don't
sir.
sit there and tell me that you were not gonna go take off again and try to ditch us over here. If you wanted to stop, you would have stopped way back there. Have a seat. How old are you? How old are you? Hey. How old are you?
21. Sir.
21? Ever been arrested?
No, sir.
You on parole or probation?
No, nothing.
What?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing? So you've never run from the police before is what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
You have?
I'm clean. No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. So you haven't run from the police before?
Never in my life.
So why this time? Just because you have a suspended license?
Yeah, because you know what?
Whose bike is it?
It's mine. Run it. It's mine.
Okay.
We have no damage and we have no TC. Let's just take some good photos of everything. Does he have any injuries? Falling down and...
I saw him when I came in. He was starting to head towards us. He flipped around, spun it, lost it right here, picked it back up, and then he kind of went forward a little bit, clipped just the edge of his car and fell. I think you were stopped. He tried to go around you because I thought you thought I was going to come around you, so you had stopped. And then he dumped it here, and then Mark blocked him in. So.
All right, just cut stuff for what you guys did and saw. Let's tow this thing out of here and get him on his way to jail. And, we're
good job,
all right,
Thank you.
Great
I'll
job.
start typing the stuff up.
You know, man, you could have got killed. You know that, right? Was it worth it?
23.
You would have got a ticket, right, and went home. Went back home, saw your girlfriend, man, and realized, yeah, hey, I screwed up. And then you go get your motorcycle license fixed and you get your bike out tomorrow. Right? That's how things would have went down had you stopped. Well, hopefully we all learned something from this, right? You made a poor judgment, and unfortunately, you're driving 120 miles an hour on a city street at nighttime in the dark, and you're lucky you didn't hit one of these construction signs and crash, or you didn't run into me, because you came at me head on. You know, you're going to jail tonight for felony evading. You understand that?
Yes.
All right.
My wife is employed by the Sheriff's Office. She works at our county detention center. So we kind of understand each other, you know, what it's like to do the job, what it takes to do the job, and that sometimes you just don't want to push issues and you just kind of leave them alone and let them have a little peace and quiet to recuperate.
It's going to be 6735.
We're gonna go ahead and stop this car up here because he crossed the double yellow center line
23.
and drove into oncoming traffic. We're gonna pull him over and see what's going on.
Copy.
1655 toward Taxville, Florida.
242, 1050, 520 and Blake.
10-4.
Hello, how you doing? Just stopping when you cross the road back there. You cross the double yellow to go. I guess you were trying to go around the pothole maybe or something. Okay, I'm just making sure you ain't been drinking tonight.
Oh, no. I'm trying to find my license.
You got an ID on you, boss? Yeah. If everything's good, you'll be out here. Well, you know, I'm not gonna write you nothing for that. I'm just making sure you ain't been drinking. Okay, let me ask you this. Since I'm smelling weed in the car, who's been smoking weed in the car? And how long ago were they smoking weed in the car?
You know, been smoking no weed.
I smell
cigarettes.
I smell weed in the car, or weed on somebody who's been smoking. Be up front with me right now, because if you smoked it, I can't take you to jail.
I smoked the joint earlier, sir.
Huh?
I smoked the joint earlier.
You smoked a joint earlier? Okay, that's what I'm smelling it. Let me have your ID. You ain't got none on you now, right? Sit tight for me. Step out of the car for me. Okay. Here's the deal, okay? Because of the fact I smell marijuana coming out of the car, I'm going to search the car, okay? I'm going to ask you one last time. You got any on you? Okay.
That was early before we had left for where we was at.
Okay. How much did you smoke? Just a joint or what?
Yeah, it was just a joint.
Okay. You don't have nothing in your pockets, right?
Nothing but money.
Turn around, put your hands on the car for me. Yeah, you got money falling out. It's hanging out your pocket. You're fixing to lose it.
Florida 313, 315, 1013.
Well, you flinching your butt. Spread your feet. Spread them wider.
On US 1 in front
Spread
of
'em wider.
Mariners Medical Center. Tango Kilo X-ray. Tango Kilo X-ray on a on one occupant.
You're hiding something in your pants,
Bravo.
okay?
Still at the 4 outside.
So here's the deal, okay?
Bravo.
Lean up against the car right now. You want to try this again?
What are you talking about?
It's pretty kind of odd here that for some reason you're all kind of tensed up for no reason.
Man, I got weed in my butt.
You got weed in your butt. All right. Put your hands behind your back. Stay in the car, ma'am. How much weed you got in your butt, man?
Nothing but a bag.
Where's it at?
Want me to get it?
Yeah, get it. Put it on the car. What else you got? Anything?
No.
Be up front with me.
I'm being straight up with you. That was it.
All right. 242.
Good.
You know that dope was in his butt? And you couldn't smell it in the car? Come on, girl.
I smoke cigarettes, so of course it's gonna have a smell to it.
No. There's a large difference between the smell of cigarette and marijuana. When you smell as much pot as I have over the years, I can smell it all day long over a cigarette. It's a very strong, pungent odor. Pretty feet.
Good.
1040.
What are you still tensing for? What you got going
Cause,
on?
man, you squeeze, you feel it on my butt.
You got more dope up there, man. Don't lie to me.
Man,
Give me the cocaine.
what cocaine?
Probably the cocaine you got tucked in your butt.
Man, I don't need much. You can stick your hand in my butt. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm fixing to take you to county jail and they can strip search you. So what's the deal? Huh? What? Because they're going to strip search you when you get up there, okay? So do you want the 1 felony charge or do you want the 2 felony charges? What's up? You want the 1 or the 2?
I got dope on me, man.
Huh?
I got dope on me, man.
I know you do. Where's it at? Spit it out. Get it out. It's either the 1 felony or the 2 felony. Step over there.
told me to do it now.
Nice. All right, here's the deal, okay? I admire your honesty because you know I had you dead to rights, right? It's not my first dog and pony show. I'm going to do as I said. I'm only going to charge you with the misdemeanor possession of less than 20 pot. And I'm only going to charge you with the possession. I'm not going to charge you with the intent to sell. Feel me? That way it's better for you now that you've fessed up and you don't have the cocaine charge carrying, which is introduction of contraband into a detention center. You don't have with intent to sell. Feel me? So I am cutting you some slack. Okay? Believe it or not.
All right, have a seat. Go ahead, put the load in the railroad tracks.
Is any of this sinking in? You think I've been fair with you tonight? You think I've been fair with him?
Good.
Not taking him to jail and charging him with like 2 or 3 more felonies. Have you learned anything tonight? Am I going to see you out here again involved in this mess?
Okay.
All right. I hope for your sake you don't. All right? So get out of here and get home. Get home to your baby.
We're patrolling around the western side of Hamilton County in the Ohio Valley. We're being dispatched to one of the local mobile home parks. We want to meet a lady here. Apparently she's having some domestic troubles with her fiance or ex-fiance, and she wants him removed to from the residence. So we're going to meet her up here and find out what's going on. Well, what's going on?
I had hit a curb the other day, and it shifted the belts in my tire. Well, he asked me not to go nowhere, okay? Well, my friend today, I didn't want her driving on suspended license or tags.
Hey, firm.
So I told her I would take her up to Harrison. Well, on the way back, we got a flat.
Yeah.
Okay? Where the belts were shifted, it cut my tire.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And, I called him when he got off of school to let him know what happened, and it started then. You know, I'm immature, I'm a crackhead, I'm irresponsible.
Not a crackhead though, are you?
No.
Okay, well, why should I tell you that?
I have a cast to me, but I'm not a crackhead.
Okay,
And I'm tired of his verbal abuse.
Well, why you stay with him?
I'm always stupid, I'm always dumb.
What do you put up with it for?
Because we've been together 13 years, and I thought it would get different. I thought it would get different.
Are you guys married or just engaged?
Well, we've been together 13 years, so we both have wedding bands.
Okay. So you're just living as husband and wife then?
And he was going to get me for abandoning my trailer, and I was just going to go stay with my mom for a few days.
Okay. Where's he go to school at?
At Southwestern College.
Okay. So he's, what's he in school for?
Medical assistant / phlebotomy, and towards the end of his graduation, he will be a surgical technician.
Okay.
He was going to get us up out of this trailer park, but I'm tired of the verbal abuse that I always got to put up with him. It's not fair to me.
Okay. What's his name?
Robert.
Robert, come on over here.
Are you going to tell me something I already know?
I'm not going to tell you something you already know. I'm just going to ask you why. You love this lady?
Yeah, probably at one time I did, yeah.
You did? You don't love her anymore?
I'm falling out slowly, yeah.
Okay. Well, what are we going to do to work it out between y'all? You guys got 13 years together.
That's a start.
Okay.
That's a start.
Well, what I'm trying to do is get y'all to get back together or try to work out your problems or something like that.
Sir, Mr. Williams, it's 13 years, okay? 13 years.
That's a long time to be tossing it down the drain.
We're not being married. We ain't married.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been living together for 13 years.
Yeah.
We verbally abuse each other, okay? And once, maybe twice, we have physically abused each other.
Yeah.
That's twice out of 13 years.
Well, and that kind of stuff happens sometimes.
But I'm going to let you know, though, you cannot make poor judgment, poor decisions, okay? I'm trying to better us. You see, you know?
No, yeah, I see that.
Us.
I see that.
Ain't nobody else in this trailer park got this uniform on.
You know what? And nobody's going to downplay you for that. You've done your fair share to become a better man.
And I'm trying to do that, sir.
But this lady here loves you. Look, she's crying. She is upset. Give her a hug or something, man. This lady loves you.
I go through this a lot. I'm
know.
used to it.
She loves you.
I know that, and I love her.
Okay.
That's a 50-50 deal there.
Then let's do this. Let's do this. Do you think you guys can work this out without all the restraining orders or tossing each other around or
There's
throwing
no
things.
order going to be needed because this is my address. It's on my ID card.
And it's your address and her address,
That's
and
right.
that's why I want to make sure you both get back in here tonight, and you can make up or just steer clear of each other and work this out. You need to realize he's got a lot of pressure on him right now.
I do understand that, but another thing that is upsetting me really bad right now, we were official foster parents, and because I made a decision to drive my car today, he's done called the foster people and told them we don't want a child.
Okay.
He's done canceled everything out because I made a stupid decision today.
So it's not that we didn't want a child. What I told the lady is that I felt at this time that bringing a child here wouldn't be good at this time.
Well,
that's exactly what I said.
And by seeing what's going on here, I respect that decision.
All right,
he's just trying to do this to better both of your lives, and maybe having a kid come into your home right now is probably not the best thing for you. Okay.
But is that right for him to go around to all my neighbors that were sitting out here earlier? My neighbor was going to help me change my tire.
Yeah.
He made him not change it. He made me change it myself because he said I made a stupid decision today.
It was her decision to take off after I told her not to. She wants to be an adult, be responsible, and change that tire.
I can understand that, but you changed it?
Yes, I
You
did.
learned how to do it, or you know how to do it?
I know how to do it.
Okay. Here's the deal. Y'all start arguing, start name calling. One of you get up and go next time so it doesn't escalate to anything worse.
And that's what I usually do.
Good deal. All right? And keep doing that, okay? Can you all make up, tell each other you're sorry, something like that, give the man a hug. There you go. See? See?
Sorry.
All right. Yeah.
But maybe let her go over mom's tonight, and you guys can work this out tomorrow. All right?
All right.
Okay. All right. Why don't you go ahead and go?
Sir.
You're very welcome. Good luck to you. Hey, good luck. I hope you graduate, all right?
I'm going to graduate.
All right. Good deal. Well, hopefully this will be resolved. You guys will work it out tomorrow. And
She's not a bad person.
Yeah.
It's just to go,
I understand the stress thing. It's no big deal. It happens to everybody. Okay? All right. So good luck to you, okay? All right. I hope things work out for you.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Ma'am, take care. Drive safe, all right? You sure that wheel's on there okay?
Yeah.
Take some back roads. If not, see if you can go get the one in the back fixed. All right?
All right.
Okay, be careful.
Thank you, officer.
You're welcome. Now, this couple loves each other. They're just trying to work things out, try to stay together and try to get through the hard times. But she's visibly upset, and he's consoling her right now. Sometimes we get called to domestic situations and we arrest people, but luckily, in this instance, we got them make up, so it worked out for everybody.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Thanks, 10. Phoenix 2514 can transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We're in an area now that's known for a high volume of drug traffic. Several of the residences have had numerous search warrants served on the premises because of the use and sale of narcotics. Okay, I see a car in the driveway, and there's a white male driver. See what's going on, since he's over here to one of our fine upstanding citizens' homes that's known to sell narcotics. The driver just tossed a lit cigarette out his driver's side window, and we're in a severe drought, so I'm going to go ahead and initiate a traffic stop on the vehicle as soon as we get to a more lit area. 242, 1050. Lake and Clear Lake. Okay, the vehicle's stopped inside this parking lot of this business, so let's see what's going on. Florida Uniform 07, gray, 4-door Dodge, 1 occupant. So he's trying to get in the store probably. Now to dump his dope. What's going on, man? In case you didn't know, we got a fire drought going on right here right now. And when you flick your cigarette butt out the window, that's the reason we get forest fires.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just moved back into town on Tuesday.
Where you living at?
I'm living with my mother. This is my mailing address. It's my wife's address. We're separated.
Tent's illegal too. The strip right here, it's illegal.
Is it?
Yes, sir. There's a little mark right here. It's called the ASI line right there.
Oh, okay.
Anything below that's illegal. Sit tight for me.
All right. What do you got?
Well, he's coming out of the drug area. I was following him down in through a lane, and I got behind him, so he pulls in the driveway and blacks out. So I see him again after I come out of the Budget Inn, and he turns this way. He's coming down Lake Drive, and he flicks a cigarette out the window. He's got an illegal window tint strip on the front of the car, and while I'm talking to him, his hands are just going like this. So that more than likely he's got cocaine or something on him. Nathan, step back here. Step back here for me, boss. Okay, let me explain to you what I'm doing. Okay, this is a written warning. This only documents the reason I stopped you, when I stopped you, and where I stopped you. There's no points, no fine. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you this. Is there anything illegal in the car I need to know about or on your person?
No.
Okay. There's all your information. Okay. You said there's nothing illegal on you or your person, correct? Okay. Mind if I check? Okay. Open your mouth for me. Spit the dope out. Spit it out right now. Spit it out. Spit it out.
Okay, it's out.
You're under arrest. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
42. I got a white male 1015. It's on the ground right there.
Right, sir. Up here in my waistband. In the front.
Where's the rest of it? Probably stepping on it.
Turn around. Yes, sir. Anything else in the car? No, sir.
No, he ate it.
Mom, we're going to the car.
There's more than one piece. I know that.
Watch that going there.
Here's this piece of crack cocaine right there.
890. 890 is what the American Red Cross.
I'm searching a car incident to arrest, looking for more narcotics, and I believe we may have some more right here. Yeah, it's right here on the floor. That right there.
315. I'll be 1010 at CPU from Cover.
Okay.
Got 308, 311K. Complainant calling back advised unknown description carload of subjects just left, no longer 22 Foxtrot.
Okay. What's the deal, man? How long you been hooked on the crack?
8 or 10 months.
8 or 10 months?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been on it for 8 months, right?
Yes.
What's the deal, man? What are you, stupid or something? Trying to put it in your mouth and eat it? You know, it'll kill you.
Almost did last week.
You know what they put in that stuff? Everything under the sink, man. And I mean that literally. Everything under the sink. You're still a young guy, man. Why don't you straighten out? I mean, you know, what's up? You got problems at home? You said you just moved back.
I won't stop.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, okay? Get your mind right. You're young. Get some help. I don't like dope. That's the one thing I don't like. And I don't like when people try to hide it and eat it on me. That makes me angry. In case you didn't figure that out. Okay? So this is your one shot at getting straight, okay? If you don't get straight now, you'll never get straight. And you'll be back in and out the system for the rest of your life. So right now you're on your way to the county jail. You got a $1,000 bond. Your car's been towed. And good luck. You look at the crack pipe here, he took an ink pen because it's still got the grip on it, so he doesn't have to burn his fingers or his lips. And that's what he's smoking his crack through, is an ink pen. But, you know, what are you going to do? It looks like to me you prefer to eat it than smoke it. Another guy on dope, another guy up the street.
We're going to head on over down here to the mobile home park. This time at night, we have a lot of drug activity over there, a lot of stolen vehicles. A lot of people like to hang out, usually up to no good. We got a white Cadillac over here that's definitely trying to avoid me. Has no tag light. We're gonna go see why he's trying to duck into these streets. Drives us registration insurance.
Where are you pulling me over?
You have no tag light. You don't have a driver's license?
Yeah, I have a driver's license. I'm on registration too. Yeah.
How much you had to drink tonight?
I haven't had nothing to drink. That's tea, iced tea.
Tony, you ever been arrested?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
For what?
1351 2.
Last time I was arrested, I was accused of having cocaine, but the girl was with me at it.
All right, hang tight for me, all right, Tony? This is Tony. He got arrested not too long ago.
41-0 in the
No, he got pinched for a large amount of drugs. We seized his vehicle and everything. So he definitely don't like law enforcement. But I'm gonna see what's up with him. I'm gonna get him out of the car. That's cool. Tony, come here. Do me a favor, just put your hands on your head real quick, turn around. All right, you don't have nothing on you, right?
Oh.
What's in the cup, Tony, in the center console?
Iced tea.
Is that
Sweet
iced tea?
tea has no alcohol at all.
Tony, do me a favor, just put out your cigarette real quick. When I'm finished with you, you could.
What's the problem, man? What have I done, huh?
I told you what you did. You didn't have nothing to drink tonight?
No, I don't drink.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You're not under the influence of anything?
No.
You doing any narcotics tonight?
Nope.
You have anything in your car, Tony? You mind if I take a look?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Well, you have no right to search my car.
I'm asking you.
Do that. Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
But that's your why, though. What's the, for a tail light? Come on.
Tag light.
Every time. Every time.
Hang tight for me, all right?
That's what I'm saying, you know. That's what it is. Every time.
He has an extensive past of narcotics. He likes to possess pretty large quantities of narcotics. His vehicle got seized from us
14, 49 and 20.
not too long ago for possession of narcotics. So he said he has nothing on him, nothing in his vehicle. He's getting a citation for having no tag light on his vehicle.
What's this pipe right here? The stem? Why don't you turn around and put your hands back?
What chain are you out with?
Is there anything else in the car than the stem? Nothing? Because now we're going to search your car, okay? Put your hands behind your back for me. He's got a stem in here. He asked me to get cigarettes out of his car for him, and Give me consent to look in the box. Anything
All right,
else
relax,
in this box
Tony.
other than this stem? Nothing?
You have anything else in the car, Tony? Seriously.
Huh? Yes, I have some in the car.
Where is it?
A cigarette back in the seat.
All right, do me a favor, come here. Have a seat, Tony. Okay.
It's like a blue pill, about 30 rocks of crack.
We got a bunch of crack rocks right over here. About 30 crack rocks.
Some sort of pill.
We got no idea what that is.
It's some heroin.
Yeah, this looks like almost like a black tar.
Black tar heroin is what it looks like.
Okay.
It's a good pump.
Okay, where was
I don't know if you heard what happened.
Where was his stem at?
The stem, it was in here. The
pipe?
Yeah, the pipe was in there. A pack of cigarettes were sitting on a seat. He asked me to lean in and grab his pack. Asked me if I could look in it prior to giving it to him for any weapons. He said that's fine. I opened it up, there was a stem. That's when I told him to put his hands behind his back.
You want to tell me anything about the rocks?
They're mine. They're mine.
They're yours? What's your deal, man? You just got popped not too long ago.
I was going out of town for a couple of days. I was going to go look for the house and move away from here. So I just picked those up because I was going to be gone a couple of days. I just went and got them just now.
You gonna unload some of them for some money?
No, I was gonna take them with me. I was gonna be gone for a couple of days.
About how much rock you smoking a day?
About 10.
10 a day? All right, man.
Just lose these tubs up a little bit.
Yeah. We were trying to get you some help with that, man. Or you don't want no help with it?
Once I move it, I'll be fine.
All right. What we got here is we got a large amount of crack cocaine. Basically, you know, street name is crack. It's all it really is a pure form of cocaine. It's a pretty large amount. He says that this is for personal use, which is quite a heavy crack problem. He says he smokes about 10 rocks a day. This is the problem out here. This is why we get the burglaries, the home invasions, and the stealing. But along with having over 30 rocks on him and the drug paraphernalia, it's not looking good. It's definitely not going to look good for him.
It's not cop versus citizen. We're both human beings. We both have the same wants. We both have the same needs. My job may be a little different from yours. I'm here to do my job. How can I help you? You know, if it's an instance where somebody, you know, commits a crime and I take them to jail, I explain to them, hey, this is what's going on, you know. Just let them know it's not personal. I have a job to do, and most people understand that. Okay.
Come back there.
This guy up here, he's crossed over the lane marker a couple of times. Now he's straddling the white line. Just go ahead and conduct a traffic stop on him to make sure he's okay and not having any vehicle malfunction, or you know, there's a good possibility he could be DUI. Just go ahead and do a traffic stop.
Two 1-51.
No, aggressive minor.
10-4, Charlie 12.
Good.
429, red 97 Ford utility out of Boynton.
Down. Final stop's just south of Federal on Minor. Just south of Minor on Federal.
10-4.
Turn the truck off for me. Hey, I'm Deputy Evans.
Hi.
The reason I stopped you is because you're weaving. You keep weaving.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Across the lane. Is everything okay?
Everything is perfectly fine.
Were you on the cell phone?
No, I wasn't on my cell phone. My mom, actually, there's a nail in my tire that could be the...
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want to go look at it, you can.
Oh, okay, no.
No.
You got your license on you?
No, I don't actually. I don't have my purse on me.
Oh, you don't? Okay, no big deal.
You know it's important to keep that with you. Is the truck registered to you?
No, it's my mother's truck,
Oh, it's your
actually.
mom?
I have my car at my mom's house. I'm just taking this up the block.
Okay. What's your first name, ma'am?
Christy,
Spell that for me.
K-R-I,
Uh-huh.
S-T-Y,
Date of birth
October 7th.
and your social.
I don't know my social apparently. That's
You don't-
pathetic.
You don't know your
Sorry.
How old are you? How old are you?
27.
Try 12 when you can, one by name. She's 27. She don't know her social. 10-4. And you showing the tag expired on the car?
705 for India at 95 Zulu X-ray Charlie.
10-4. Hey, Miss, just so you know, the tag on the car is also expired.
Oh, yeah, like I said, this is my mom's.
What's your mom's date of birth?
October 7th. We had the same birthday, but I don't know what, 1960, I want to say.
Okay. Is that where she lives?
She said she used to live there. She lives on Mango now.
Oh, West Mango. Yeah. Ma'am? Go ahead.
I have to tell you something.
Uh-huh.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
Christy is my sister.
Yeah, I've already figured that out. Okay.
See, the thing is that I had gotten pulled over here. I just moved down here with my mother from New York.
Yeah.
And I had gotten pulled over here, and during the hurricane, I was supposed to show up for a traffic violation for driving without a license.
Why don't you go ahead and give me your driver's license?
I don't, like I said, I don't have a driver's license. That's why I gave you my sister's information.
Yeah, like I said, I pretty much already had that figured out.
I figured, you know what it is? I should have been honest from the get-go. I'm 28. I'm a year older than
Yeah,
her.
you're 28, 27. You don't know your social security number.
Yeah, that's I know my social.
No,
I can give it to
you know, I find that a little hard to believe. Go ahead and step out of the car for me. Take off the seatbelt. Step out of the car for me. Got anything illegal on your person I need to know about?
Absolutely not.
Okay, nothing illegal on you.
Nope.
Okay. When is the last? You've never been arrested for anything?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, right now you're under arrest for giving a false name and driving under suspension, okay? Since you don't have a valid driver's license, since you live close by, we may have you call someone to come pick up the car, okay?
Like my friend's son,
Okay, so
my mother's dying, and I have to watch her baby in the morning.
Okay, I understand. So what we're gonna have you do?
I apologize for lying, and that's why I told you the truth. I was just nervous because I knew I was driving, and because of the situation, I had gotten pulled over on this exact road.
Do you have anything illegal in the vehicle we need to know about?
More than welcome to
do you have any problem with me searching the vehicle, see if you have anything
filthy
illegal?
wreck from the kids, but you're more than welcome
Okay.
to look in there.
Come on, step back here.
I
All
don't.
right, just step back there with Deputy Johnson for me.
Right now we're just completion of coast, right?
Okay.
Basically, you know, when we stopped and walked up to her, I could see she was extremely nervous, you know, and the information she gave us just, you know, didn't add up. You know, like I said, there's a lot of inconsistencies here, and you know, a lot of things, you know, that it's pretty suspicious. They have a couple of citations I need you to sign. Okay? The first citation is going to be for driving with an expired tag. The tag expired on the 7th of October, so it's been over a month. So you're being issued a citation for that. It's going to be a non-moving violation, $7 to $8 fine, no points on your license. I'm going to need your signature right here on this citation. This one's going to be for the expired tag. The expired tag, okay? Okay, and the second citation you're being issued is for the expired driver's license over 2 years, which is a criminal violation in the state of Florida. Okay? You have any more questions about anything? Okay, the transport officer is going to take you up. He's going to try to get you up there as quickly as possible, get you booked in. He's going to escort you over to the van and you know, get you up there. I hope everything works out for you. I hope you get your license situation straightened
I
out.
will definitely be doing that.
Okay.
And as far as getting out tonight, you think there's a good chance that I'll be able to go home this evening?
Yeah, more than likely. All right? Yeah, it's just how it works out sometime, you know. People think they can kind of throw us off or, you know, distract us a little bit, but we're very thorough and meticulous in what we do. And it's unfortunate now she's going to jail. I mean, she had to get handcuffed, she had to get shackled. I know it's demoralizing, but, you know, if she would have just been honest with us and, you know, things would have worked out differently, but she has no identification on her, and we all know what a big problem identity theft is nowadays, so, you know, she's going to be taking the ride for giving a false name.
132 in Bush. I got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Phoenix 2514 can transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised. Is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I love the Northwest. It's great if you like doing things outdoor. We've got Mount Rainier right here and lots of lakes. There's the Puget Sound, lots of things to do outside. Of course, with all the great green trees and everything comes all the rain we have, so we're big fans of Gore-Tex and hot coffee. Let's give a traffic stop on the car up here. We're going to stop and talk to him about his vehicle registration here. 321 County traffic. Okay, this guy's taking off. 321 County, Oregon being pursued. Eastbound 56. And we're going to be northbound on I Street. And we're going through an alley eastbound, parallel to 56th Street, 2 occupants. Northbound on J Street. Northbound from 54th. Passengers either they're trying to get out or bail. Westbound 53rd. And we're gonna go northbound I Street. And definitely 2 occupants. Eastbound 52nd, permission to pit with speeds. Foot pursuit northbound. He's on the ground! Police, get down! That's passenger. Police, get down the ground! Get down, give me your hands! Give me your hands! Put your hand behind your back! Put your hands behind your back! Give me your hand! Give me that hand! This one right here. Be careful of that hand. Give me your hand.
I'm trying to show you on my phone.
No, you let go, whatever.
I don't have anything, sir.
Hispanic male, 5'6", blue shirt, blue jeans.
You're threatening me with a gun for shooting, sir.
Driver's in custody, passenger still out. Last name eastbound, approximately 5'6", blue shirt, blue jeans.
Let me see if you can try ditching something right here.
Sir, you're threatening me with a gun, sir.
276-418.
Hey, Tacoma, can you stick with him? I'm gonna get back to the car, see what we got going on there.
They told me if I didn't take off, he was gonna shoot me in the face. He had a gun up to my face, sir.
I don't know yet. Tacoma's got my driver. I gotta get back to the car and see what's going on inside the car.
It's unknown if or what the passengers need.
This is the car we tried to stop for expired tabs. They tried stopping to bail, got out of the car. It rolled into this car after they left. Passenger's still outstanding. Guys are looking for him. 321 County.
321.
In the car, there's a pair of speakers that look like they might be freshly stolen. Right now, don't really have anything for that outstanding passenger. We caught up, hit the lights. They pulled over just like it's gonna be a normal stop. And then as soon as they made the corner, they kept going. No, I'll get one. That's okay. Let me. If you'll get the tow, I'm gonna ID this guy and.
Yeah, we'll take care of this.
Hey, go ahead, listen up to me, okay? How old are you?
23 years old.
23. You speak English?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
When we stopped, sir, when I took off from him, the guy had the gun pointed at me. I took off running. My sandals got off. Is there any way you can walk me to get them? They're right, I think they're on the corner.
You know what? I'm going to stick you over here in one of these patrol cars, and then I'll go about finding your sandals for you.
I don't even know why I'm being booked. He was going to shoot me.
He was going to shoot you? So let me ask you this. After the guy with the gun went the other way, why'd you keep running from the police instead of turning around and saying, oh, help me, oh, help me? Didn't you hear police, police?
No, sir.
No?
I was scared. He kept sticking a gun in my...
The other guy, he was Mexican, right?
Yes. He kept sticking the gun in my stomach, sir, when we were driving. Every time I tried to swerve.
Don't mean to pick on you here, but do I have any accent whatsoever? So when I was yelling police, did you think I was that guy or me?
Did you see me throw myself in the dirt, officer, sir?
I saw you try and hide from the car, and as I came around the van, I saw you trying to crawl away from me. Tell you what, good news for you is this is day 2 on the job for me, so I was just lucky I found you. Why don't you head over towards that white car? You can lean right here if you want. Use that big black bar there as a seat. Did you know about the warrants for your arrest?
Excuse me?
Did you know about the warrants for your arrest?
No, sir.
You didn't know about those warrants? You've been arrested for distributing narcotics before?
No.
Possession of narcotics? You have a warrant for that. No?
I didn't know that.
And those $48,000 worth of warrants you got or just somebody else? Have a seat there for me. They got a dog in the back seat. Feel free to run again if you want, but it didn't go too well for you the first time, right? It's going to go worse the second time, so I'd hang out right there if I were you. He's saying that the passenger in the car was pointing a gun at him and was telling him not to pull over, and he didn't realize it was the police that were chasing after him, apparently. We'll see if we can find the passenger later on. So we're going to take him to jail for felony eluding tonight. He's got $48,000 worth of assorted misdemeanor warrants, which in Washington State, $48,000 is quite a bit for warrants.
Okay, myself and Officer Richardson are en route to a large fight. Subjects armed with, are throwing beer bottles and rocks, and one subject might be armed with a knife, and we're about 2 blocks out. We're going to get ready and get out with Officer Richardson here in a minute.
Somebody mentioned it, somebody had a gun. Now this must be in the rear of Garrett. Copy, that is myself, 35, signal 3.
Hey, get down! Please help me! Get down, please! Hey, get down! It's in the back! Hit, please! Come through the window! Hit me in the shin! Back up! Back up! Go, I'm going! I swear to God, nobody lives out there! Sheriff is on this shit here! You started it! You started it!
I got him, Mark. Get your arms out.
East Bound Delmore. 2 male whites, no shirts. I believe in jean shorts.
Who they got? Male white, no shorts, and jean shorts. Michael? 91.
You're not under arrest. Go, go, I got him.
Where they at?
He ain't got nothing to do with it. Take a bunch back.
I wasn't doing nothing but walking right through that alley.
Keep your feet underneath. Roll over on your butt. Sit up.
Go ahead, Sergeant 140, 1810, Garrett.
Take your feet underneath you. Sit up.
What's going on? So why don't you tell us the truth?
I come around right there. I seen all kinds of people running around. I had beef with somebody up there earlier, but that was like maybe 8:30.
Beef up with who?
I don't know his name. Some dude, he was making passes on my sister or whatever, and I ain't like it. She come and got me, like, she told me what was going on, said that he tried to kiss her or whatever. And he's 26, 27 something years old.
Where's your sister at?
She should be over there somewhere with my dad. My dad's right there leaning up against the pole.
All right, partner, stand up. Stand up. Walk over here. Stand right there. Face me. Here's your opportunity. Giving you the same opportunity your buddy, all right?
A 26-year-old who just got out of prison had fondled his sister, was grabbing on her, kissing on her. I'm 20 years old. I'm grown. So
where was he coming from to come get you?
I don't know. He knocked on my girl's door. I come out.
So he just comes down, tells you there's a fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, like I said, we're gonna go up there. We're gonna get the truth. All right.
That's fine. I mean, I'm
Go
telling
back
you.
over there and sit down. What was going on up there?
What, up there?
Yeah.
Dude, okay, he grabbed me and kissed me like 4 times, and I didn't ask him to.
Okay.
And I told my brother about it. My brother got mad, and so he wanted to fight with him.
Okay.
So, whatever, I was gonna let that happen. And then,
Was that earlier tonight?
that was earlier
Okay.
tonight.
So what's going on up there now? Why we're here right now?
Now, I don't know. My brother called his peoples, and they went up there. And then they was fighting, and then...
Did you go up there and finish the fight, or what was
No,
going
I
on?
went up there. I told them to stop because there was kids in the house that they was going to. There were 7 kids up there in that house. I told them to stop, for real, for real. And they just did what they did.
All right, just hang tight right here. Okay?
Yep.
You mind stepping over here for me? What's going on? How did this all happen?
All this happened, some girl named Jerica come over. I was playing around, she sat on my lap, gave me a kiss. I figured, yeah, all right, you know, cool, was chilling and go over here.
You guys mind backing up for me?
She kissed me again. I kissed her back. She said, don't kiss me. I'm like, all right, no. I come out here, I'm eating, and then these people are like, hey, this dude wants to talk to you. I'm like, well, I don't know who dude is, all right. So he comes up this way, we turn around this way, walking down part of this alley. I'm eating my food, and I'm like, yeah, and he said something like, that was my sister. I was like, who, Jerica? I was like, yeah. I was like, she's a nice girl, I like her.
How long have you known her?
A couple days.
A couple days, okay.
I was like, look, man, if you really want to fight, I was like, we'll do this, but I'm telling you why. I was like, it's stupid. You want to fight over her for some dumb I was like, you want to do it? Let's do it.
Tell us how or when that you got in your...
When was, I was inside. Don't remember what I was doing. All I heard was somebody run through here. Yo, there's a group of them coming, they're coming. And I started hearing things breaking, people throwing stuff at the house. So I walk outside. My
Do you live here?
Yeah.
Is this your house?
My stepsister's already at the gate saying, get out of my yard, you know, going off the hook, telling them get out the yard. So, and then all of us coming around, and then it was like 20 of them. So I'm breaking down the gate, trying to climb over, trying to get through the gate. But that's basically what it is. They tore the down. They was all around the house, on that side of the house, this side.
Break the window with the chair or with the rock here?
Good guess. It looks like the chair because the leg print right here. The leg's going in and breaking all of that back there.
All right.
The brick would have done so much damage. I think the brick might have hit down here or something. Wait for them to come in and I would have, never mind what I would have done, but.
Did they break the window first or did they kick the door in first?
The windows first.
The windows first, okay. All right, we didn't get everybody that was involved, but we got a good handful of them, okay. We've got, I believe, 3 adults went to jail and 2 or 3 juveniles were arrested and cited and taken back to, taken back to the parents and cited from there, okay. Okay, and hopefully you'll be able to chalk this up as maybe a lesson learned, you know, stay away from them young girls.
Oh, I'd stay away.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
I work in District 1 with a partner, Officer Dillinger. It is, I think, better to have a partner down here because we work in B2 over the Rhine, which is a high drug, high crime area. There's a lot of robberies and shootings and guns and violence. So it's a lot better to be riding around with 2 sets of eyes than just one. There's no stop sign there.
Is that? We're in a high drug, high crime area. We're actually gonna stop a truck. It's been stopping in and out of traffic, impeding traffic. Looks a little suspicious. We're gonna check him out, see if maybe he got something.
Another one.
Yeah, let's do it. He's nervous. I don't even know. It's a truck plate. Is that an Ohio plate?
It's Indiana.
Is it Indiana?
Spotting to District 3 for what?
He's talking.
Put your hands on the steering
Who's that comeback registration to?
It doesn't give me a registration. I have to run that separate. Stand by.
Sir, you have ID on you?
Sir, put your window down.
What did I do
Sir,
wrong?
sir, I need your ID. Yes.
Sir, you talk to me, okay? She's talking to him. You stopped at 2 different intersections where there wasn't a stop sign.
I thought them were stop. I'm not from the city.
There was no stop signs there, sir. Do you have is this a valid license or is this just an ID?
That's just my ID. I'm a valid driver's license.
You have a valid driver's license. Do you have it on you?
That is my valid driver's license.
This says identification card. Do you have a driver's license on you?
They told me that once before I need to get it put on that, but it's a valid ID. You can, valid driver's license.
Is this your truck?
Yeah, it's my truck.
Do you have proof of insurance?
Yeah, I'm on my dad's insurance, yeah.
Do you have it with you? I need to see that.
What's my insurance card?
Yes, sir.
I don't have it. It's on my dad's insurance.
You're supposed to keep a card with you at all times, sir. You're getting cited today for impeding traffic. There was no stop signs the 2 times that you stopped. So you're also getting cited for obstructed plate. The reason is we can't tell what state your plate is. You can only see the numbers. You got to take that license plate cover off of there because we can't tell what state it is. Is there anything on you or in the car that I need to know about?
No.
Do you care if we check?
No.
Okay, step out for me. When you step out, put your hands behind your back. I'm just going to pat you down to make sure you don't have any weapons. You can lay your stuff on the seat there. Do you have anything in your pockets that's going to poke or stick me?
I don't think so, no.
I'm sorry?
No, I don't.
You don't or you don't know?
I don't have anything in my pockets, no.
Okay.
How come you're checking me?
I am patting you down to make sure you don't have a gun on you. Is there something on you I need to know about? Stop getting froggy on me, okay? If you continue to stay froggy, I'm gonna put you in cuffs. You got me? All right, I'm gonna ask you to come over here. Unless you have a seat right there for me. Keep your hands out where I can see them.
I pulled out a folded up piece of paper out of his wallet and there's a few pieces of what looks like heroin. It's kind of brownish, a little more brown and different texture than crack.
There's something in here. I got a baggie.
Is it wet?
No, it's not wet.
I got crumbs too.
Let's put them in.
Whoa.
Is there anything else in the car we need to know about?
About what?
Stand up for me.
Is there anything else in the car we need to know about, sir?
No, there's not.
Walk this way.
Just so you guys know, there's substances in the car that look like controlled substances. That's why you're in handcuffs right now?
Let me show the rest of it.
And you're not reaching?
And I'm not reaching, but I have Xanax on me.
Okay, turn around for me. Okay, you're not reaching? It's in this pocket? What pocket, guy? This pocket?
The little pocket?
No, it's right here.
I take this for school because I have.
You're not prescribed it?
I'm prescribed Adderall, man.
Okay, what all do we got here? What's the green ones?
That's Klonopin.
What about this blue one? What's that?
That's Xanax.
Okay, you prescribed that?
My friend gave me those. And
Your friend gave you those?
I don't know what these are. And I don't know what those are, and I'm supposed to
You don't know what these are?
I'm supposed to give them back to him.
Okay, so you don't know what these pills are?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Is there anything else on you?
No, ma'am.
All right.
What do you want to tell us about what was in your wallet?
I didn't know there was nothing in my wallet.
There was heroin in your wallet, sir. You told me you went to rehab. Where'd you go to rehab for?
Not for heroin. It was my parents' request for smoking weed a long time ago, 2 or 3 years ago.
What's your deal then? Why did we find the white powder in the car? What is it? It's your vehicle.
I can't.
You can't tell? You can't tell us? Is that what it is? What's the deal?
I don't do this.
Well, as of right now, you're getting taken to jail for drug possession. If you want to tell us the truth, we can go from there. But until that point, it's.
But if it's in my car, it's mine no matter what. Even if I got proof to go find a whole lot of it right now, to the person who I did a favor for $30 to drive her up here, $30 to drive her up here.
Is that you were circling to try to go back and find?
Yeah, to go pick her back up. I don't even know the lady. She's an old lady. She lives down the road. He knows her.
What's her
name? I was picking her back up. He knows the name. I don't know the name.
Does she have it on her now?
I never met her in her life. Huh?
Does she have heroin on her now?
She's a whole crack and heroin.
Okay. So
she gave me $30. She was going to do to get it.
right?
She's going to get her heroin right now.
I was driving up here for $30 to take her up here and pick her up and bring her back. She lives around where I live. And then that's what I was doing. I was just circling around until I was picking her up, and she never came outside. She had a little bit of heroin before we went up there. Gave him all of them to him, and then just left the rest in the car. He's like, hold on, I'm gonna park right here. She jumped out the stop sign, and that fair, whatever park it is, he's like, circle around, I'll be back in 15 minutes, and I'll just be standing right here. He's like, don't get lost. I'm like, I don't know my way around this area real quick. He's like, just look where I am right now, look at the park. He's like, this is exactly where I'll be standing.
Sir, we appreciate your honesty, but you need to understand this doesn't take your charges away. You're still responsible for the heroin that was in your wallet, okay? Because you were honest, it's like I said before, we'll be more than happy to go in and tell the judge that you were being honest with us, but it's not taking the charges away. All right?
We're going to do illegal prescription pills on him, the heroin on him. You know, this kid gets a phone call today, and, you know, he's trying to pick up an extra $30, and he doesn't realize he's bringing someone down here and going to pick up a felony drug charge. It's kind of sad.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
It's satisfying when you help somebody with a particular problem, and they genuinely are grateful and will tell you, officer, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You know, when somebody tells you that, and it's genuine, it's from their heart. You know, that's what makes this job all worthwhile. You know, coming out here and helping somebody. You don't do it for the glory. You do it for that moment when somebody says, thank you, appreciate what you did. One of our officers just got a call about a hit-skip crash, and we got information on a plate number. I'm running that plate number now. See where it comes back to. Okay, I recognize this individual. As a matter of fact, he lives right down the street here. I've had dealings with him before. Actually, we're going to run past the house here and see if the vehicle is at the residence, and it's right up the street here. 9 Tom 41.
9 Tom 41.
Put me out at Snowflake. I've got 9 Tom 32's hit-skip vehicle here in the driveway.
Okay, 9
Tom 41.
9 Tom 41.
I believe we're going to have our suspect inside. He saw me approaching the house and dashed inside somewhere. Do you have at least another unit so we can get the house covered in case he tries to make a break for it?
9 look at 15, I'll start that.
9 Tom 32, I see you pulling up. I'm over on the east side of the house. There's some commotion over here. He might be over on this side of the house.
Stop! Stop! Right there! Stop! Don't move! Don't move! Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back or I'm gonna...
Does she have heroin on her now?
She's a whole crack and heroin.
Okay. So
she gave me $30. She was going to do to get it, right?
She's going to get her heroin right now.
I was driving up here for $30 to take her up here and pick her up and bring her back. She lives around where I live. And then that's what I was doing. I was just circling around until I picked her up, and she never came outside. She had a little bit of heroin before we went up there. Gave him all of them to him, and then just left the rest in the car. He's like, hold on, I'm gonna park right here. She jumped out the stop sign, and that fair whatever park it is, he's like, circle around, I'll be back in 15 minutes, and I'll just be standing right here. He's like, don't get lost. I'm like, I don't know my way around this area real quick. He's like, just look where I am right now, look at the park. And he's like, this is exactly where I'll be standing.
Sir, we appreciate your honesty, but you need to understand this doesn't take your charges away. You're still responsible for the heroin that was in your wallet, okay? Because you were honest, it's like I said before, we'll be more than happy to go in and tell the judge that you were being honest with us, but it's not taking the charges away. All right?
We're going to do illegal prescription pills on him, the heroin on him. You know, this kid gets a phone call today, and, you know, he's trying to pick up an extra $30, and he doesn't realize he's bringing someone down here and going to pick up a felony drug charge. It's kind of sad.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
It's satisfying when you help somebody with a particular problem, and they genuinely are grateful and will tell you, officer, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You know, when somebody tells you that, and it's genuine, it's from their heart. You know, that's what makes this job all worthwhile. You know, coming out here and helping somebody. You don't do it for the glory. You do it for that moment when somebody says, thank you, appreciate what you did. One of our officers just got a call about a hit-skip crash, and we got information on a plate number. I'm running that plate number now. See where it comes back to. Okay, I recognize this individual. As a matter of fact, he lives right down the street here. I've had dealings with him before. Actually, we're going to run past the house here and see if the vehicle is at the residence, and it's right up the street here. 9 Tom 41.
9 Tom 41.
Put me out at Snowflake. I've got 9 Tom 32's hit skip vehicle here in the driveway.
Okay, 9 Robert.
9 Tom 41.
9 Tom 41.
I believe we're going to have our suspect inside. He saw me approaching the house and dashed inside somewhere. Do you have at least another unit so we can get the house covered in case he tries to make a break for it?
9 look at 15, I'll start out.
9 Tom 32, I see you pulling up. I'm over on the east side of the house. There's some commotion over here. He might be over on this side of the house.
Stop!
Hey, Harry, 81,
Stop! Right there! Stop! Don't move! Don't move! Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! Put your hand behind your back! Put your hand behind your back or I'm going to get you again! You move one more time and I'm going to get you. You understand me?
What did I do, man? What did I do?
Turn over, turn over. Roll over, roll over, roll over. Lay flat on your belly.
What did I do, man?
By time 41, we have one in custody. Lawrence, listen to me. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against your court of law.
All right.
You have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed you by the court if you so desire.
What did I do?
Decide to answer questions now without an attorney. Pray you still have the right to stop answering any time you speak to an attorney. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
This is all about you running into somebody over there on Niagara.
Man, that boy, man.
What are you trying to climb out of the house for?
Because, man, I see you pulling over people and all this crazy like this, man, and I ain't got time for this.
All right, what do you want to tell us about the car? Hold still. All right, slowly walk him out to the car. What? So what happened with the car, Lawrence?
Man,
tell us what happened.
The boys was walking in the street. It was a car coming. I was going up the way. Up, I was going, I don't know, I guess you call that northbound. Car was coming southbound. There was a boy walking in the street. I slowed down because there was another car on the side of me. One boy walked over, family walked straight into the car. Then dude was like, back up. I backed up a little bit. Dude got up, then they started saying and I left. I mean, he ran right into the car.
Okay.
Walked straight into it. I mean, I didn't know that, I thought it was all right and that, you know, everything like that. They was like, back up, you know what I mean? I backed up and his little friend picked up a shoe or whatever but like that. And then they walked back across the street and one of them was saying something, I'll you up or something like that. And I just pulled off. I don't have a cell phone on me or, you know, or anything like that. But like I said,
well,
he walked right into the car. I mean, I wasn't even driving.
But
I was all the way stopped.
But if it was a case of him walking into the car,
that's why I thought.
Why didn't you stick around? Is it because you don't have a license?
Yeah, and like I told him that too. But that's really not the point. But the point is that I thought he was all right. Like I said, I wasn't even moving, and you know, I thought he was all right.
Yeah, but the smartest thing to do would have been to wait for us.
Yeah,
okay, we come over.
I didn't even know you were coming. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, if somebody would have been like, let's call the police or something like that, then yeah, I would have stayed there, no license or not, because then pretty much I'd have been in the same situation I am now, except with these not stuck in my back.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, you'd had a ticket.
I mean, yeah, though. I mean, but I went on about my way, though. I mean, I didn't, you know, think nothing was wrong or anything like that, like I'm telling you.
Well, obviously, you thought something was up. Why don't you just come out and talk to us?
You talking to me, man, because I really needed a cigarette at that point in time, and I was actually going to the store, and I was going to walk right back down here because you're in front of my house, and I was stuck anyway, and I'm not going anywhere.
So you're climbing out to go get a cigarette instead of just coming out and just come out the front door and say, "Hey, look, I'm Larry. There's something happened back there. Let me explain to you my side."
Right back down here. Take care of it.
Now, most people, when they go to get back a pack of cigarettes, they leave their house. They usually come out the front door or the back door. We're just trying to all we're trying to do is understand try to understand why you're doing what you're doing.
And I told you. And I'm telling you exactly everything I told you is the truth. I mean, flat out. I mean, it may be up sounding or however you may put it, but I mean that's everything is the truth.
Well, what you really should have done, okay, is you should have just waited, okay? You should have just waited.
I didn't know you were coming or I mean anything like that. Like I told you, I was completely stopped. I mean.
All right. Well, like you said, you know, you wouldn't be sitting here with handcuffs in your back and those barbs stuck in you.
Yeah.
You know, you'd still end up getting a ticket. You know, what you're going to get now, and you're going to have to, there's going to be some more serious charges now.
Like what?
Not resisting arrest, for one.
How's that?
You're taking off running from us. Well, all right. You're not at fault for the crash, okay? That's what his investigation turned up. But you are going to get cited for driving under suspension and resisting, okay? All right? Why don't you have a seat in there? He's saying he was just leaving the house to go get a pack of cigarettes, but most people I know, when they leave their house, they usually go out the front door or the back door.
Yeah, just ironic. He's not the fault in the auto accident, but...
Yeah, it's like, and that's the other thing, you know? Like you say, he's not at fault at the crash. Had he just stayed there, yeah, he'd got a ticket.
But he'd been on his way.
But he would have been on his way.
Exactly.
Instead, now he's on his way to jail.
Correct.
All right, tonight my partner and I are doubled up working with the Southwest District Crime Suppression Team. We're going to be focusing our enforcement efforts here on the Parkway Motel Drive area. This particular part of town is known for its high amount of prostitution and moderate to high amount of narcotic activity.
There's probably going to be a lot of customers and a lot of working girls out here, and hopefully a lot of drugs out here that we can maybe intercept.
Dave. Hey, check out this car over here. Right there. Hey, there you go. That's... I'll check it out. I know this person is. All right. We got one of our players out here that we've been dealing with for quite some time. We've been running across this individual on a number of occasions. We'll see what he's got going on. He's got a John in the vehicle.
How you doing, sir? Pretty good. You mind stepping out of the car for me?
Oh, hey! Hi, baby. How you doing? You can just relax. No, it's all right. Just hang out. Hang that for just 1 second here.
Keep your hands out of your pockets. Do you have any weapons on you? No. I'm going to check you for weapons.
Hey, Dave, if you want to pull him to the back over there.
What's that?
If you want to pull him over there. Charlene, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You prefer I refer to you as Charlene?
Delicious.
Oh. Charlene or Delicious?
All that. You would just pick me up right here and offer me a ride.
Offering you a ride?
And I want to go get my sister.
So, do you know her name?
No, I told you. I just picked her up right now on the...
To give her a ride?
Give her a ride.
Where exactly did you pick her up?
Right on the bridge.
So
on Belmont.
She bothered you for a ride for 2 blocks?
No, well, she pulls it. She goes, well, look, she's a chick. And I go, oh, okay. So I pull over. And she goes, can you give me a ride to my sister? And I go, your sister's? I said, well, no,
Sir,
officers, I'm not.
That's fine. Look, I know who she is.
Yeah.
You know what she is.
I know.
Listen, you know what she is. I know what she is, okay? So that ride about giving her, the story about giving her a ride and to her son's house and you just having to turn around here. Listen to me. I'm not buying it. Okay?
Well, that's what happened.
It's not my first job. It's not my first night in the district, okay?
All right.
I know what happens out here.
He was being a gentleman, though, that man.
Was he?
Offering me a ride.
Oh, he offered you a ride? Where'd he pick you up at again?
Over there by Jackson Hall.
Ah, right down at the gas station, huh?
Not at the, I was walking.
Oh, were you?
And there ain't nothing wrong with getting a ride, honey, when I need a ride.
No, nothing wrong with it at all. I mean, well, it's kind of strange that you kind of park right here in this little area.
You gotta give him my number.
Oh.
And that's why, honey, and I was waving and everything.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. I'll write down my number for him. He can have it.
Oh.
Hello.
Did you know she was a prostitute?
I didn't. No.
Did you think she was a prostitute?
Yeah, I thought she might be. Yeah.
And did you, at any point, start to talk to her about exchange of money for services rendered?
No.
Did you guys mention anything about any sex acts? You admit, though, when you picked her up, that was on your mind.
Well, of course, yeah. It was a woman. I thought it was a woman.
You thought it was a prostitute?
I thought it could have been a prostitute, yeah.
You were okay with that?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever used a prostitute before?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hang tight. Let's see if it matches up. You ready to come out?
You can go ahead and just leave your gear right over there for me. There you go. Turn around for a minute. Put your hands right here and small your back. Separate your feet for me.
Separate?
There you go, just like that's fine.
And I'm going to jail for?
Well, we'll see what we're going to do here in a minute, okay? Right now, you're being arrested for loitering for the purposes...
No, I wasn't loitering.
Prostitution.
You're asked the question, let us answer.
Just letting you know why you're under arrest right now, okay? Why don't you come over here for me? I'm going to have you just relax here in the front of my patrol car, okay?
Arthur, is there anything illegal in your car?
Yes, I'll say here in a minute.
I got some pot in there.
You got some weed in there? Marijuana? How much? 14 pounds?
No.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Like how much?
I got a joint rolled in on the gear shift.
Is there anything else in there?
No.
Okay.
And did you put a plate in the car?
Hey, can you watch him? This driver of the vehicle allowed us consent to search his vehicle that's kind of stopped in the middle of the road. It's not parked against the curb line. This is a area where there's always lots of prostitution activity, which is one of the reasons why we even search here. So when we contacted them, their stories didn't match up, which is to be expected. These people don't know each other. And this driver of the vehicle told us that we would find marijuana in the car, which he had under the driver's seat, along with a pipe and some rolling papers. So he'll be arrested for that right now. I'm going to arrest him real quick.
Okay.
Arthur, can you lean forward, please? Just lean forward. Put your hands behind your back. This is for the possession of marijuana in the vehicle, okay?
It's a little stick knife here. It's pretty common for these individuals to arm themselves for protection, especially given the fact that we have a lot of incidents.
Right.
That's exactly right. We have a homicide just occurred about a month ago whereby someone found out that he was really a he and not a she.
Okay, well, can we go now? We're going to go to jail?
Ready to go to jail?
Thank you.
Let's put it in the back of our ride.
You're going to be booked into Fresno County Jail for loitering for the purpose of prostitution. Do you understand that? Watch your head on the way in. If we leave you out here, Charlene, it's just a matter of time until someone hurts you. Do you understand? They're going to be surprised. Sit sideways. It's probably more comfortable. You're going to end up surprising them, and they're going to take it out on you. Do you understand that?
Okay, can we go now?
Yeah, we're leaving. Are there? You realize that today, you know, without knowing that you picked up a man who was dressed as a woman and working as a prostitute. You're aware of that, right? And I understand why you picked him up, and I understand that happens out here. But do you think you might have gotten upset when you discovered his true identity? You think there might have been an altercation in the car where one or both of you might have gotten hurt?
No.
You don't think you would have been upset?
No.
Had things progressed and then you found out?
No.
Can I expect to never see you out here on Parkway again?
You can expect to never see me out here again.
Do you think you learned a lesson today, maybe?
Absolutely.
I hope you have. This is dangerous stuff and it's illegal stuff.
Yeah, I have.
Been working Lakewood Graves for a couple years now. Both Matt and I have been in Pierce County for about 5 years. We enjoy working together, partnering up, working graveyard, having fun, and it's a great crew, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, I've worked day shift, swing shift, and graveyard here in Lakewood, and easily I've had the most fun on graveyard because you get to have a partner in the car. You guys got that camaraderie that goes with it. You know, you get good war stories so everybody can laugh and tease each other, and you know, a lot of us have nicknames.
Oh, whoa, wait, hey, you see that motorcycle?
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, just right there, right up down the boulevard there.
How do we look right?
Well, other than these people here, you're good.
Where'd he go?
He's sweating the parking lot up there.
Man, he's driving like a madman.
Yeah.
Well, I think we got him.
There he is, right there by the pole.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's stopping.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna stop this vehicle, this motorcycle here.
Traffic, parking lot, 571. How you doing? You shut that off for me, okay? Let's go. 402 County, he's taking off. Just going through the parking lot. White male, got that red goatee. We're going southbound Bridgeport. About 60 plus. Road's dry. Light traffic's light. He just blew the light at 120. Oh, and he just got T-boned.
He just bet it. He just bet it. Where's he at?
Medical aid.
Where's he at?
Right straight ahead. Talk to me, bud. Talk to me.
Not good.
Hey, go check that guy back there. Go check him.
Is he breathing? I don't think he's breathing.
No.
All right. Andy! Hey, Angel, go ahead and have him turn off his rig. Can you go ahead and turn off your truck, sir? Kind of give me a quick Reader's Digest version of what happened real quick.
I started to pull out of the 7-Eleven parking lot.
Right here.
And just barely got the corner of my truck out, and I went, oh my God. I saw those lights coming fast. There's no way I can get out.
Okay.
I just started out. He hit me.
You did your best to turn and get out of the way? Or it just happened so fast?
He drove me this way.
Okay.
And then I got over a little bit a couple seconds later.
Okay. All right. Just stay put. We'll have somebody with you in just a second, and they'll run you through the hole.
I was just coming to this lane anyway.
Right.
But I went, holy moly. Glanced and saw his lights.
Okay.
I saw the light was red.
Are you injured at all?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I had my seatbelt on.
Okay, you feel fine?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Just shaky.
All righty.
What's up, man? What happened? A motorcycle is the one you were chasing?
Yeah, he took off. He got obviously way far in front of us.
Uh-huh.
He busts through the stoplight here. He just goes right through it. This poor guy here, he's pulling out of the 7-Eleven. Before he knows it, wham.
He got hit?
He got hit.
Okay.
So the motorcycle hit the truck then?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's not hurt at all?
He's not hurt. He says he's fine, but we'll have medical aid check him out, make sure everything's okay.
We checked her out. We don't have any witnesses saw anything. They just heard a crunch. That was it.
Okay. Hold on a second. Well, they're doing good. They got the guy breathing. They'll probably get life flight here soon. Get him up to Harborview in Seattle and let those doctors do their magic and work on him, and hopefully he'll be okay. This is unfortunate, but this is what happens sometimes. And I'm just thankful again that nobody else was injured, no innocent people. That bike is tore up. That's what happens when a motorcycle in excess of 100 miles an hour clips another vehicle. Pretty much a zero chance of survivability on one of these things. I've seen numerous accidents, and especially these motorcycles, your chances aren't that good. Not when you're driving like that.
You can see the helmet's actually split in half. He took probably the first impact directly in the center of his head and just split that right up. And then you can
the front or the back? That's the back of the helmet.
So he skidded on his back quite a ways. It's probably how his right leg got wrapped underneath him. They've been working pretty hard on him. They're going to get him, hopefully, I'm guessing they're going to try and get him to a major trauma center, which means they're going to have to bring a helicopter in. Fortunately for him, the hospital's about 5 blocks from here, so they can run him down, and if they're going to have life flight started already,
Get him up to Harborview in Seattle and let the docs work on him up there.
Yeah. It's 3 misdemeanor warrants for traffic. He had a neg driving one, and he had a DUI. I'm not sure what the third one was for, but
all that trouble over that.
All that trouble over that. All right. Well, they're going to get the rest of that stuff out of here, and investigators can do the rest of their
Is that his
thing, too.
driver's license?
Yeah.
All right. Looks like it's been punched.
Yeah, that's for his DUI conviction. So, or at least one of his DUIs. Like we were talking about his driving.
Well, this is unfortunate, and unfortunately when we chase people, this is always a risk that happens. And this individual made this choice to do that, and hopefully he'll be okay.
132 in Bush, I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint, 132 in Bush, covers code 3. Being sent. Phoenix 2514 can transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when sugar don't come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
So one subject tried to block the other vehicle from leaving because they thought the subject was driving drunk. Then the DK subject ran the other vehicle.
We are the District Crime Suppression Team, and by design, and the way it's formulated by the chief, is our primary objective is to respond to those violent calls for service and be available for those calls as a primary strike force from the very get-go.
Some of our primary targets when we're on the job is to focus on drug dealers, gang members, and parolees who are out of line.
Okay, check these guys out over here. I don't think they're playing around.
No, they're fighting.
Oh,
they're
yeah?
going good.
Yeah, they're going pretty good at it. Here we go.
Let's go get them.
Hey! Hey! Let him go. Here, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
1 Sam, 13 on 2.
He's asking me for my money.
Put your hands in the small of your back. Hey, Dave, 836, that guy?
I'm sorry, 1 Sam 13, go ahead.
That on a physical disturbance, Palm and Olive. We'll take one more unit.
Put your hands in the small of your back.
Palm and Olive, please.
Right there, on the small of your back. Lay them on your back and don't move.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I said don't move.
Don't move.
2 John 2-1.
I only got one pair, bro.
Have a located phone number for this address. Confirm, stand by this one, please. Ready to break it from portable to assist.
Roll over on your butt.
On a physical disturbance.
Sit up.
And Ollie, please.
Have any weapons?
No, sir.
Fold this leg in.
What's your name, man?
Stand up.
Charlie?
Can I get my backpack right?
Relax. We're not going anywhere.
Hey, Dave, you want to take Charlie to have him sit over there? I'm going to talk
I'm
to
gonna
you.
have him sit on the sidewalk
Yeah.
here.
Come on over
Relax.
here.
I'm gonna talk to you right now.
Come on over here for me, young man. What's your name?
My name's Charlie.
Charlie what?
Charlie.
Are you on probation or parole?
I'm on parole, sir.
You're on parole? All right. Hey, listen up, man. Right now you're being detained because we've seen you guys fighting. We're not sure exactly what's cracking here in a minute, okay?
Yeah.
Are you need any type of medical assistance? I seen a guy kind of smack you down there a little bit. What happened?
Well, nothing. Cause I came over from over here, across the street, and this guy is talking to me, telling me, talk to me. I said, what the you talk to me for? And he just started getting crazy and fighting with me, so I tried to get away from his ass. And he pushed me, dude.
He pushed you?
On the ground. That's when you guys drove up. And I said, what did you do that for, man? And you guys drove up on me.
Yeah. How much have you had to drink today, buddy?
I had about a beer.
About a beer?
He was hitting you? Okay. Did you ever give him any money? No. Okay. And you don't know him? How come you were hitting him when we pulled up? You knocked him to the ground and you started slapping him. How come you did that?
I told him, you don't want, you know, quieres pegar on me.
Because he was picking on you?
Yes, sir.
Did he challenge you to a fight?
He's the one that started.
How exactly did he start it?
He punched me. Ask that man.
I'm asking you for right now.
He pushed me. He tried to hit me in the face. But
was he able to?
No.
He didn't connect with you?
No.
You're not injured at all?
No, sir.
Okay. How much have you had to drink tonight?
A couple of beers, sir.
A couple is what?
2 beers.
2? What
yeah,
size?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
What size?
16 ounces. I'm
2
not
16
drunk.
ounces?
Yeah, I'm not drunk. I know what I'm,
I can smell a lot of alcohol coming off of you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Do you live near here? You live nearby? Where?
Caballito.
Okay.
North Valley.
All right, hang tight.
I'm on parole, sir.
You're on parole? So you check in with our department here?
Yes, sir.
Register your address and whatnot?
Sir. Yes, sir.
So they have your current address? What address are we going to have on file for you?
They got, I don't remember. I got amnesia, so I didn't.
You got amnesia?
Yeah, I can't remember my address.
Oh, you can't remember your address? Is it the address you just told me about over here in Kearney and West, though?
Yeah, I'm right there, yeah.
Amnesia? Do you have any other medical problems?
Yeah, I got, well, just that medical problems that I got.
Anything else?
No, I don't. Sir.
Are you sick or injured?
No, sir.
All right. He's saying something about a 211 over there, a robbery or what?
Well, you know what? I'm trying to get him to explain if this was an attempt robbery or if it's just a panhandling that kind of escalated to a shoving match. And he can't really articulate the attempt robbery to me as the whole thing.
He seemed to be the bigger aggressor of the two when we were driving
Well,
out,
when we
right?
got here, he says, yeah, I was defending myself because he started pushing on me. And that's what I was trying. Was he pushing on you and trying to beat you up while he was demanding money?
Go ahead. No, we're at the Palm and Belmont.
Don't believe that, sir.
Yeah, well, no, just relax. I'll know what I'll
1
believe.
Sam 13. If you have us out at Palm and Olive, it should be actually Palm and Belmont. Sorry about that.
But this guy's adamant that our guy on parole started the fight. He was asking him for money. We just got into a fist fight.
Okay. Come on over here for me, young man. All right, so you still contend that the only thing that was going on was this guy just started to blow up on you for no reason?
That's it. When I came across the street, he just came and attacked me, dude.
For no reason?
No reason at all.
Just out of the blue, huh?
Yeah, that's when you guys drove up. He was attacking on me. You guys seen that?
Yeah. Well, we've seen him kind of coming down on you a little bit. All right. Okay, we'll see what we got here in a minute.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
You know, if you don't mind just standing by with this guy right here, we'll figure out what my partner Dave's got going over here in a minute, okay?
You want me to start a tag on him?
You know, if you could do that, that'd be great.
Okay.
Probably be for 3056.
All right.
Sounds like you were trying to protect yourself, right?
Right. I gave him some change, and then he tried to harass me for some more money and threw me against the wall, and I protected myself and I throw him against the ground and I slapped him once. And
got every right to do that, all right? Come on up, man. Appreciate your cooperation, and we just got to handcuff everybody all involved and wait to see what we got, and that's our job, to investigate and make sure everybody's, you know, stories are straight and whatnot, and yours definitely panned out, so.
When we drove up, it looked like you were robbing him.
No, I just protected myself.
Hey, yeah.
Nothing
you have
wrong with that.
every right to do so.
Nothing wrong with
Are you trying to take my handcuffs or what? Okay, good to go.
All right, gather up your stuff, and you're walking home?
Yes.
You need a taxi cab? You okay to walk?
I'm okay, sir.
Okay, gather up your stuff. Appreciate your cooperation.
All right, Charlie. I wasn't here to see what happened, but he claims that you were trying to rough him up a little bit and maybe take some money for some beer.
Give me these cups. I'll be in there. Put a hand on it.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Put my hand on that.
Yeah, he kind of had the best of you on the ground. He kind of gave you a little slap across the face.
That's all. What's a slap, though?
Slap? Yeah. Okay.
Can't put a hand on his ass now.
Not right now. He's gone.
Huh?
He's gone. He's walking away.
So he's gone.
Yeah, he's going home for the evening. You're going to be going to jail.
He's going for free.
Yeah. Well, when you're on parole, you play by different rules. You know what I mean? Especially when you got those conditions indicating you can't be drinking, and you're in blatant violation of it. All right. We'll have a sit down and talk with your parole officer tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well, I've been in town since 1986. Moved out here from just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. One thing that I noticed right away that I liked was the weather. It's always sunny. It's always clear for the most part. And that's one of the attractions for the tourists is the weather, the casinos. So it exposes us to a lot of different ethnic backgrounds, a lot of people from other countries. People who are here for the weather, for the attractions. So on the job, coming in contact with all these people makes it pretty much I just saw, sorry. I think that's a 417. It's right in here. Dude put up his hands like this and the lady was choking him from the back of that truck.
This one here in the car?
Nope, it's a truck right here, right here, right here. Hey, get over here. Stand in front of my car. That's not what I saw you doing. Put your knees against that bumper right there. Don't even look over there. Face that way. Do you have anything on you I need to know about?
No, we're just playing around.
Okay, put your hands behind your back. Palms nice and flat like you're praying. Look at my lights.
Stop right there.
Do you have any weapons on you, anything like that?
Can't you girl horse around?
I just saw you choking her from the back of the truck. That's why I'm putting you in handcuffs. Well, she doesn't just have a look on her face like you're playing. Okay, stand there and relax a minute.
Sorry, we're just playing around. That's what you get for horsing around. Well, this is what you get for horsing around.
Okay, here's the deal, okay? My name's Officer Woodard. I'm driving by, and I'm going to tell you what I saw.
We seen you pull by and I was like, oh,
Stop.
shoot.
I'm going to tell you what I saw. I saw you in the back of the truck, and you had your arm around her throat in a chokehold, and she had to put her arms up, which is basically flagging me down, asking me for help. I'm only going to give you one warning that any false information you give me tonight, as of right now, is against the law, and I will book you on it.
Yeah, no,
Okay? So I want the truth from you the first time, or you're going to go to jail tonight. I'm telling you that right off the bat because I'm going to be honest with you, and I want you to be honest with me. So what's going on between you and her?
They came from the bar, and her ex-girlfriend or somebody she lived with was there, and she pulled over here, and she was wanting to walk. And I said, don't walk. And that's why I tried to grab her and pull her back. I said, don't walk. I said, it's no big deal. She's like, why are you starting? I said, I'm not starting. I said, let's just go home. And her coat fell off. And when her coat fell off, that's when she went to grab it, and I went to grab it. At the same time, because we were both standing outside of a truck. I didn't want her to walk. Her friends lived down by Samstown. I didn't want her to walk, but I said, where are you going to walk to? She goes, home. I said, well, I'm going home. I said, what's the point in you walking home if I'm going there? I said, just let's give him a truck and go on. But we pulled over, yes, because we weren't fighting, but this girl she was with before was real bad, and she slept with a lot of people, and she hurt her really bad. And I moved her in with me, and I've done a lot of stuff for her, a lot. And I don't want her to go back to a bad situation.
Okay, if she doesn't verify your story, I'm telling you right now that you're going to be under arrest for battery, domestic violence, and you're going to go to jail tonight.
I wasn't meaning to grab her like that.
Okay, here's what I'd like you to do for me. What's your name?
Hi, Tanya.
Tanya.
Yeah.
Miss, what I'd like you to do is you see my bumper?
Yeah.
Put your knees right against that bumper and face forward for me, okay?
How do you mean my knees? Like this?
Yep, just put your legs right there and just stay that way and face forward for me. Thank you.
Okay, explain to me what was going on from the very beginning.
Like I said, a girl that had a crush on me was in the bar. and she had a problem with it. And then we started fighting on the way home.
So you pull in here, you tell her you're gonna walk home,
right,
to avoid a confrontation,
right,
or an argument, and she does what to you?
I got out, she grabbed me, and I tried to reach for my cigarettes, which I paid for, which were on the other side of the dashboard. When I went to get it, she got me in a chokehold.
How'd she get you in a chokehold? Did she grab you and pull you towards her?
With her arms.
Did she punch you?
She didn't punch me. She just grabbed me in a chokehold with her arms.
Yeah. Was she squeezing tight?
Yeah.
Okay. Once you lift your neck up, you have any marks on you? Turn your head just a little bit. Turn towards me. Turn towards me. A little bit of red mark right here.
As I explained to her, okay, anytime there's a domestic violence in the state of Nevada, it's a mandatory arrest. I have no choice about that, okay? Mm-hmm. Based on what you've told me and based on what she's told me, from what I saw firsthand as I was driving by, she's going to be arrested for battery domestic violence tonight. There's no way around that, okay?
I just tried to pull over and try to walk home.
And that's fine. And be right back with you. She has a mark on her neck. I don't know if that's from right now or 5 days ago.
That's a hickey. I didn't choke her.
Okay, well, from what I saw when I drove by, you did have her in a chokehold, and she's stating that she didn't want you to have her in a chokehold. She wanted to walk, and you weren't letting her. So based on what I saw and what she's telling me, you're going to be placed under arrest for battery domestic violence. Okay, do me a favor, come over here.
Thanks, Don. I want my car, my keys, and she has a set to my house.
Have a seat.
I need my house keys out of her pocket, too.
Have a seat right there. Stay right there.
Last time I did this, they didn't give me my car keys, though, sir. Last time they wouldn't let me get my keys
Stay right there. Don, do you want to talk to her? Brief, okay?
Please
Just
don't.
make sure you stay outside the vehicle.
Don't cry, okay? Please. But don't cry. I love you. I wasn't trying to do nothing bad, but this is what happens when you're doing this and they see you and they think you're doing something. You might have thought I was trying to hurt you. I know you've been hurt in the past, but I wasn't trying to hurt you. You told him I grabbed you in chokehold. I wasn't trying to choke you. That's what you told the people.
I can't lie. That's what he's saying. I can't lie.
But you might have thought I wasn't trying to hurt you.
She's going to be fine. It's going to be a minimum of 12 hours, and then we'll get this all wrapped up, okay?
This just happened like 5 days ago. She had a chokehold on me in the apartment that we live in. Big time. She almost choked me to death.
Well, hopefully we can give you some information where you can put yourself in a better situation, okay?
All right.
All right, ma'am. Have a good night, okay?
You too.
Drive careful.
I feel like I'm living the American dream here in Fresno. My family's been in the Valley a long time. I'm a fourth-generation law enforcement officer, and the fact that I live here means, that I'm going to take personal responsibility in it. My dad always said, if you get something for nothing, it has no value. Well, here, the city that we live in and the beautiful Fresno, which I enjoy, is made partially by my work that I do and by the work of all the other law enforcement officers and fire personnel and everyone else who contributes here.
Probably a good 100 yards ahead of us.
Officers have just called out for help. Code 3, I guess they have some type of a subject that just ran from them. I'm unsure of the crime at this time, but they called for immediate help. I believe they have a subject that's down and bleeding, so it's going to be some type of assault with a deadly weapon.
I don't think we're going to be able to.
What happened, man? You've got a lot of damage to your face. How did you get that? Just
so the other guy
punching?
Two guys.
Two guys? Okay.
Two guys. So the other guy hit me there, and then both guys fight with me.
Started fighting with you?
My partner, and then Faye and everybody. So it doesn't.
Did they have any weapons or anything?
This guy.
What do you have?
No, I don't have nothing.
No weapons at all?
No weapons.
So I heard they ram you into a wall. Is that how you got the cut?
No, probably it's when hit me.
From hitting you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have the floor or shelf in the store when they were fighting in the store.
Okay.
Yeah, there's two. He can only identify one.
What did the one look like who you can identify?
Yeah, it's a skinny guy.
What race was he?
It's Latin.
He was Latino?
Latino.
Okay. Do you remember what he was wearing?
No, I don't remember.
Okay. All right, partner, look, we got to get that eye looked at. The ambulance just arrived around the corner.
We're going to take him over and do the field show right now.
I got you. All right.
This is right. Yeah. Okay. One. This is starting the problem. He's starting inside the problem.
Did he assault you?
Yeah. and then I'll tell her, get out of here, right?
Okay. Okay, that's all you need.
Yeah.
It's a positive on that one. Okay, let's get you over to the ambulance so we get you some treatment.
Okay.
When you guys first arrived, there was a second guy outstanding. We got information from a citizen who called in and said that she had just witnessed a subject climb into the dumpster and then climb out of the dumpster by the 7-Eleven. We immediately searched that area, found him laying behind the dumpster.
The one who's in custody now?
The one who's in custody. He was just identified by the victim as being the second
So the
party
whole
involved.
time when we were messing with the ambulances and over there, he's been in that dumpster the whole time?
Been hiding right here, laying low.
Go figure. Okay.
Good deal.
All right. Go ahead and step on out. All right, listen, here's the deal, okay? Obviously, you're hiding in that dumpster for a reason, okay?
Why am I?
All right. Well, I don't know. Why would you be hiding in a dumpster?
I'm not.
What's going on? Tell us what's happening.
Nothing.
So you're just hiding in a dumpster because...
I'm homeless.
You're homeless? I mean, I hate to break it to you, man, but you look pretty clean. You got pretty nice clothes on. You don't look homeless.
I ain't did nothing.
Look, bro, if you're in trouble, you're in trouble. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay. Well,
You ain't
why
got
are
me on camera.
Why are you hanging out in the dumpster over here? You know that you know that this store here has security cameras?
I'm sorry.
You got nothing to say about what happened?
I didn't do nothing.
Okay. What were you doing in the dumpster?
Just chilling.
You're chilling in a dumpster.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You don't got anything to say about it. There's nothing we can do for you. Well, if you didn't do anything...
being arrested for? Can you tell
At
me?
this point, I believe assault and battery.
So
Possibly
what'd I
assault
do?
with a deadly weapon.
So can you check the cameras for me?
Absolutely, we'll check those cameras for you.
Well, check me, because I ain't on there, man.
You don't know anything about our friend over here that's bleeding in the ambulance?
Man, I ain't have nothing to do with this. I'm just trying to go home.
How many strikes do you have?
I have one felony, that's it.
You have one felony strike?
Yes, sir.
And this will be the second?
I just got out today, man.
You just got out today?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Sit back down in the car. You're a tall guy. Watch your head, all right? Don't hit it. Hey, if you feel like talking, get a hold of me. Did you see the entire incident?
Yeah, actually, I was just getting in, and they were outside arguing when I seen them.
Well, let's do this. Take a look at this videotape and just kind of narrate it for me play by play.
All right.
And just explain to me what's going on as it happens, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we're right there talking, they're arguing, and I'm trying to tell the guy, just don't even listen to him, come in. And then, so he starts to come in, and then the guy, as you can see right there, he's still trying to start problems with him. He's right there starting problems, and I'm just like, well, come in, man, you know?
There's our victim in the doorway.
And then, I don't know, a suspect, he's right there, like pushing him, shoving. He's gonna start pushing him and shoving him, and then that's when I go outside. And I'm like, come in, man, come in, dude. See, I pulled him in.
And there's our suspect in the hat, throwing the punch.
The guy with the red hat was the first guy who started it. You seeing them guys are just jumping him, and we're looking for something like to grab.
The one in the hat was the suspect who's extremely intoxicated or high on some type of narcotic.
And then there's another guy that just runs in. Watch, you'll see him. Watch. He tries to start stuff, and he's all, "What are you doing, my friend? This and that." While he hit my friend, we're like, "Hey, man, he came here, started stuff," and then he throws something at me right there.
The tall subject who just threw the cone, he was our second suspect. And then from there, looks like that's when the foot pursuit began. You know, Jesus, that's enough. I've seen everything I need to see. Those are our guys, and we got everything here. I'm going to take that tape for evidence. Do you have any questions or anything?
No.
All right, we're going to go ahead and clear out here. I appreciate your cooperation, okay?
All right, thank you.
We just went in and looked at the tape with the manager, and it's pretty much just how the witnesses were saying. It all went down right here, right where the blood is. I think their story's just full of it. Okay. Especially the one suspect, the tall one with the shaved head, he's just lying. Because, I mean, we got him right there in the doorway on the videotape. Okay. I think we're good to go. We got what we need. It's airtight.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Phoenix 2514 can transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised. Is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
This guy is driving a stolen Honda, and we saw him getting on the freeway. Ran his plate on computer, and even before we turned the lights on, he took off. Okay, we're coming up to Yakima, going about 70. Now we blew the red light and blew the four-way at Park. We're still eastbound, coming up to Pacific. We should have a unit with spike strips here. Speeds are about 50, we're coming up to 72nd.
Northbound McKinley approaching 72nd, the other group. 046.
Westbound 72nd.
Westbound 72nd, McKinley 046.
When I tried to get up to pit him, he tried to ram me. He swerved right across the bow of the car. Okay. Okay, we're southbound right through 84. He's turning onto 116. We're south on Spanaway Loop from 116.
Southbound Spanaway Loop from 116.
County, anytime in the corners I try and get close enough to pit him, he swings his car over and tries to take off the front of my car.
Still evasive with the sensitive reserve.
He just rear-ended a car at 138, and we're gonna run. Get in the car! Get out! Get on the ground! Give me your hand! Give me your other hand, now! Give me your other hand! I got one cuff. All right, I got him. Where's the people that got hit?
Are you okay, sir? Sir, we've got medical aid coming for you, okay?
This is the stolen Honda we've been chasing for the last couple of minutes. He's got, you can see the stock ignition is tucked in under the dashboard, and then he's got another one he had a key to. He just plugged in. So Did a pretty good job on the front end of this, whoever's Honda this was.
Search his car yet, or?
Yeah. If maybe there's more of a reason he ran from the police other than he was just in a stolen car. Make sure he doesn't have a lab or he doesn't have any guns or anything like that in here. We're closer. There's this broken drug pipe and a lighter.
The marks on Kevin's car, it looked like the guy actually ran into the side of his car.
I think he probably did.
Okay.
I think because he took off from here, and I mean, he's on the road. I don't, like, if I can run after him in a car, I will. And Kevin just cut him off.
Yeah.
And he just bunched into Kevin's hood and landed in the grass there.
Okay.
And
yeah,
then,
he's got some marks on the side of his hood, and bad guy ran into Kevin.
Tried to jump over his car and couldn't get over it.
All right.
So,
Good enough.
all right, boss. Thank you.
Here you go. Sir, here's your gauze to hold up there.
What else does he need?
Right now, that's it. It looks like he has a broken tooth and possibly a broken nose.
How are you? Yeah, who are you? Derek? Did you know the police were behind you?
No, not at first.
Not at first? So at what point did you realize the police were back there?
Before I hit that car.
Before you hit the car? Did you see the red and blue lights and all that? No, you didn't hear the siren?
The stereo was up loud.
It wasn't loud? Okay. Is your leg hurt?
I do believe it's broken.
Okay. To whom does the car belong?
I'm done answering questions, thank you.
Medical aid's on the way for you. We're done answering questions.
The victim's going to be transported to St. Clair.
Okay.
So I'll handle this side over here. I got the toes coming. We'll get the slips done for both of them.
So thanks for your help, man.
All right, buddy.
Transport bad guy to the hospital. He's got a sore leg from when he rear-ended the car that sits right back here at the intersection. The guy that got rear-ended's got a bloody nose, but I think he'll probably be okay. And so we'll go follow up, and from the hospital, bad guy will go to jail.
Dude, can you hold the net? I've got a stolen vehicle in front of me. I'll be at 20th and Ringo.
You have another unit?
We got a stolen vehicle in front of us.
4100 blocks, South University.
I've been stolen out of this. Stolen out of this department.
It'll be eastbound on Ashford. As a fan, so it's dislocation.
Yeah, so he's supposed to be armed. We're trying to get another unit behind me before we blue light him. We're coming up on MLK now.
419, go ahead. If you're not 10-6, sir.
We're still eastbound on 20 here. East is MLK, just like 29.
Put your hands on the steering wheel. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Drop the coke. Drop the coke. Keep your hands up.
The car ain't even drive, man. Damn, man.
Got it? Five two, subject's in custody, including that. Roll over on your side. Roll over. Roll over.
I ain't done that, sir.
Roll over. Kick him up against the car. Right there.
Man, can you loosen the cuff, sir?
Why you driving a stolen car, man?
Man, his woman got me this car.
Why you driving a stolen car? You thought about taking off, didn't you? Huh?
No, I ain't done no wrong.
Where's your gun at, man?
Got no damn gun.
You ain't got no gun? How come you didn't stop when I hit the blue lights?
Well, cause you just hit him, that's
I hit the blue lights back there on MLK. Why you just now stopping?
No, you didn't, sir. I can see you.
You got any guns or dope in the car? Anything we need to know about? Lean back.
Safety. No, I ain't done that, sir.
What motel that to?
My girlfriend had on.
Who's your girlfriend? Turn around. Who's your girlfriend? Do me a favor and kick your shoes off.
Whose car is this, man?
The woman let me use the car. She still got my ID, sir.
What woman is this?
I don't know her name.
You better start talking or you're fixing to get charged with it. And that's fine with me unless you want to start talking. Put that in there.
To the dope house where she let me get the car.
You can take me to the dope house where she lets you get the car.
For show, that.
For show?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
On 28th.
28th and Harrison?
Yeah,
What's that girl's name?
I told you, I don't know her name.
It's your girlfriend.
She ain't my girlfriend. I'm talking about the crackhead that let me use this car.
The crackhead that lets you use the car. Well, who is it? Because obviously she's the one that stole it, right?
Yes, sir. I can take you to her. She got my ID and everything, sir.
All right, come on. We'll go back here and talk to me in the car then. Talk to me. Well, you're going to have to talk or you just get charged with it. That's fine with me. I could care less. Have a seat. All right, we'll be back to talk to you in a second. Are you the owner of the car?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What happened?
Well, he was in the back seat with a gun and stuff, so I was...
What time, when did all this happen?
It was probably about 4:35 in the morning.
4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning? Where did it happen?
Friday morning.
Where did this happen at?
At the Coastal on Asher, the Coastal gas station.
The Coastal, okay.
Uh-huh.
And what happened?
He was in the back seat and he told me to drive to take him where he wanted to go, and I was calming him down. I was telling him he could have that little old bucket. You know, I was just trying to let him know the car wasn't that important to me and that he can have it.
Right.
And so then he tried to give me his gun. He was like, well, I just want you to take me where I got to go and stuff. I'm like, no, you can just have this car take yourself where you want to go. And believe it or not, he gave me his ID and told me he was going to bring it back.
He ever put the gun to your head or anything like that?
When I got back in the car, he was laid back in the seat. I didn't see him until he jumped up with the gun and told me to drive him wherever he wanted to go. And I walked.
And gave you his ID?
He gave me his ID.
And said, I'll bring it back, or what?
He was like, I'll drop it off somewhere around the area later on that day. And don't call the police because I'm going to kill you and your family on the blood. That's what he told me.
You want to tell us the real reason how you got this car now?
So I'm telling you how I got the car, sir.
Okay, I wouldn't be asking you questions if I didn't already know, okay?
So I'm telling you, I gave the woman some crack cocaine.
Look, I'm not stupid. This isn't my first day on the job. How'd you get it?
That's what I'm telling you how I got it, sir.
Do you want me to tell you how you got it? Because I already know how you got it. Now, I just want to hear it from you. You got a felony warrant out on you from the county.
I know what I got on me, man.
So why don't you start talking so maybe we can help you out on some of this stuff?
I'm telling you, sir, I was on 28th and Harrison. I gave the woman some crack cocaine for her car. And she said, sir, the car is not stolen. I said, well, hold my ID till I bring it.
When'd you get it then?
Last night at 12 o'clock.
That's a lie.
You gonna tell me what I know, man?
Because I'm telling you what I know.
Man, I'll tell you the truth. I've been telling you the truth ever since you stopped me.
You're a professional. You're a professional, aren't you?
I gave her my ID, so I told her, I said,
next time, leave your ID at home when you carjack a vehicle, all right?
I started telling you, smart dude, man.
He's saying that he met you at somewhere on Harrison Street and pulled up to one of his buddy's house. Somebody drove him over there, met you in the street, and gave you some crack cocaine and his driver's license to drive the car. And then you reported it stolen.
No. I work every day, and I don't do stuff like that.
Right.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, looking at you, you really don't look like you're on crack cocaine.
No.
So, all right, well, what we're going to have to do is you're going to have to go down, follow the police car, down to the detective division downtown. You have to go down there and give a statement. You're going to have to pick this guy out of a photo spread.
Okay. This is a photo lineup, and I want you to tell me if there's anybody in here that looks familiar to you, okay?
That one.
Okay, and who is number 2?
The one that had the gun.
Okay, when did he have a gun?
The one who carjacked me.
Okay.
That's him.
That's him? Okay. Positively identified number 2. Good job.
Good job, Barbara. She picked it out real quick, didn't she?
Yeah, she picked number 2 immediately.
As soon as you laid it down on there.
Yeah, and I had 2 pieces of paper here, so she couldn't see through it. So
right.
She definitely knows who he is.
She said she rode around with him for like an hour, 2 hours last night. She said she wouldn't have a problem picking him out, and she didn't.
She didn't. She nailed him.
We're gonna stop this Bronco that's in front of us. He's got one headlight and no taillights. It's stolen. 414 County Priority.
414.
We're northbound on OK Highway, about 288, Nora Adam King, getting a stolen hit.
My radio says it's on west. Westbound North Expansion from 288 from North Ida King.
We ran the plate before we pulled it over. The vehicle's stolen. I'm going to wait for another unit before we try to stop it here. I'm going to light him up here. Okay, he's going to stop. We're going to be just east. Driver, put your hands out the window. Okay, reach in and grab the keys. Put them on top of the rig. Okay, exit the vehicle. Turn around. Put your hands in the air. All the way up. Spin 360 degrees for me. Turn around, stop. Walk backwards to the sound of my voice. Keep coming, stop. Down on your knees. Cross your ankles. Put your hands on top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head. Sit straight up for me. Okay? Just stay right like that. Don't move.
Uh-huh.
Okay, stand up.
What did I do, officer?
Well, we'll talk about that here in just a second, okay?
Okay.
Any sharps can poke me, cut me, or stick me.
No, I don't think so.
Anybody else in there?
No, it looked like it was just him. Anybody else in there?
Nope.
Okay. What's your name?
Josh.
Josh?
Okay, have a seat, don't touch nothing.
Uh-huh.
You have the right to remain silent, and you say can and will be used against you in court of law. You have the right this time to talk to an attorney, have him present with you while being questioned. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You understand the rig you're driving is stolen?
I did not know that, sir.
You didn't know that?
No.
Well, who'd you get it from?
A guy named Tony drives a black Bronco.
Where's Tony at?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, it's stolen. You're driving it. So downtown you go. Okay?
Yes,
All right. Grab a seat in there for me. We know him. He's got picked up by Deputy Eldridge for driving another stolen car a while back. So we'll search it here and see what else he's got.
Here's his ID.
Okay. He claims he doesn't know it was stolen.
Yeah, right. This is the second one.
He said he got it from Tony.
Sure he did. He knows exactly what to say. Seeing as this is the second time I've gotten him.
Keys were on top of the roof.
No answer, 2149.
There it is. Oh. Yeah, I don't know it's stolen, but the key's bent and shaved.
Yeah.
It's a bent key and shaved down, and they use them to steal rigs like that. So,
Let me start a
more than likely he knew it was stolen because he's got a shaved down key. Yeah. So we'll need a tow. Who's going to transport him?
Whatever you need, man.
Cool. What do you got? Josh? Can I put him in somebody else's rig? We'll put him in your rig. All right.
You will take it?
Is my wallet in there?
Yeah, we'll get it.
2150.
Okay, hey Josh. Come here. How can you know that rig's not stolen?
I don't know.
Where'd you get the key?
From Tony.
From Tony?
It was in the ignition when I got it.
How come it's all bent up like that?
I have no idea. I didn't do it.
Okay. You didn't do it? You're driving it.
I borrowed it.
Okay, didn't Deputy Eldridge just get you out another stolen rig?
I wasn't. Yeah, I did, but I didn't steal the rig.
I'm not saying you stole it, but you had to know it was stolen.
I did not know, honestly.
Okay, I mean, you got a shaved down bent key.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
Honestly, I know.
Okay, well, you're driving it, so you're going down for possession of stolen property.
Last time I got you for stolen, right? Why do all these stolens keep popping up around you?
I don't know. I just
You don't have a job.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I just got
Did
a
you
job
just start
today.
it?
I just
Okay.
got a job last
So
week.
you have an income coming in
Yes,
weekly?
I do.
How much did you pay for that truck?
I didn't pay nothing for it. I borrowed the vehicle.
So you keep borrowing these stolen vehicles?
No. The last one, you
Make
know
me
what the deal
understand,
was.
Josh, because this is the second
I
time.
borrowed the vehicle because it was my first day off in 10 days. I just started the job.
Okay.
I was down at the lake partying.
Okay.
Campfire beers, you know, the deal.
Okay.
Okay. I came, was coming up here to see if a friend of mine wanted to come down.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm following you. Keep going.
I borrowed the vehicle from a dude in a black Bronco named Tony. Got push bumpers on the front.
It just amazes me that how all these stolen vehicles just keep wandering in your possession like they do.
I don't know.